Hello Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's get started. How does Pisces currently view, this relationship? It kind of looks like somebody pushed you to that point of no return, is what I'm gathering. It just kind of looks like this individual did everything under the sun to push you away, is what I'm gathering. Okay, fair enough. For some of you, you could have been dealing with an earth sign strongly, or an air sign, or an Aries specifically. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. But how does this person currently view their relationship with Pisces? Okay, so we do have the Seven of Cups. We do have the Seven of Wands. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like it's going to start to get a little confusing / complicated around here, but we're just going to roll with it, okay? With the With the Seven of Wands to the Seven of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me that this person still wants you and what they once upon a time had with you. But there's times where they find themselves questioning, but why though? Like, why do I still love them? Why do I still want them? I just don't understand. Like, but why? That's kind of what's confusing me. I'm not gonna lie, because it does look like this person did everything under the sun to push you away. So as to why they still want you, Pisces, is kind of beyond me. It's kind of beyond me. You know what? Hold on, because that just threw me off. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Well, we got the 10. You see, this is I knew that this was going to get confusing and complicated, but with the Ten of Swords coming out in the reverse, that's kind of telling me that they didn't want this relationship between the two of you to come to an end. Okay, that doesn't make no freaking logical sense, because if they didn't want the relationship between the two of you to come to an end, I don't understand why they would do everything under the sun to push you away. It's like the epitome of not wanting, it's the epitome, right, of them not wanting to essentially lose you, but constantly putting themselves in predicaments to lose you. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But it kind of looks like they're going through a whole, you know what, I don't even think that this person thinks that they did anything under the sun to essentially push you away. As far as they're concerned, I guess you just randomly decided one Tuesday morning that, you know what, today's a day, I never want to see this person's face again. Let me get up and walk away. Like, there's a reason behind why you got up and walked away. And I'm getting you're the one that walked away. And it just kind of looks like it's because this person kept doing things to like hurt you, disappoint you, let you down, push you away. You know what I mean? I just don't think that they think, you know what I mean? That they did anything wrong is kind of what I'm getting. Even though they did, you know, I don't feel like you got up and walked away from this person because you got bored. You know, there's a reason behind why you got up and walked away. And it has a lot to do with them doing a lot of things to hurt you and disappoint you and just outright push you away. Like, they gave you 99 reasons to get up and walk away. And that's exactly what you did. You walked away. I don't know, dude. It's like they just, I don't know, maybe they don't think that they did anything wrong. It's a possibility. Okay. How does Pisces currently feel? Okay, Pisces. All right. With the Nine of Swords coming out here, not only did this person do 99 things to essentially push you away, but they also brought a lot of stress and dysfunction into your life, is what I'm gathering. But now that this person is no longer in your life, it does appear to me that you find yourself in a much better place mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and possibly even financially, which is really, really nice to see. I just kind of feel like you're in a way glad. Yeah, that's like the best way that I could put it. Like, in a way, I feel like you are glad that this person kind of pushed you to that point of no return, because if you knew that your life was going to get this good on you, you probably would have walked away sooner, is kind of what I'm gathering. Like, if you knew that your life was going to be this peaceful, you would have walked away sooner. If you knew that your life was going to get this great. You would have walked away sooner is kind of what I'm gathering. So you could have been very angry and upset that this person was doing things to hurt you and push you away. But now that you've officially walked away from this relationship or marriage and you finally have gotten a taste of what life is like without this person in it, it kind of looks like going back may no longer even be an option in your mind. Okay, so we have the Hangman, we have the Ace of Swords, and then we also have the 10 of Cups. Okay. Before I open my mouth and say anything, I want to look at the Hangman. I want to try to see things from their perspective. Hold on. Tell you more about the Hangman. Come on. Tell you more about the Hangman. Okay, so according to them, okay, all right, let's just roll with it for a second. According to them, they kind of feel like they shouldn't be the one to extend themselves to or try to fix or repair things here with you. They feel like you should be the one to try to fix or repair things here with them. Like the way that they're, how do I explain it? Like their whole MO is, you know what? If Pisces loves me, if Pisces, you know, cares about me, they know where to find me. Because I'm not going to extend myself to them, you know. I'm not going to do it. They want to fix things with me. They know where to find me. But it's stemming from a place of them essentially feeling like they shouldn't be the one to try to fix and repair things. Let's see why they feel that way. It's weird because it just don't make no damn sense, because it just looks like you walked away from this person because they kept hurting you. You see, you're harnessing the Two of Cups. I mean, not the Two of Cups. You're harnessing the Five of Pentacles energy, right? Which is you walking away. I don't know if you can see in the background that there's two people walking away. And then we got this one over here that's holding the Three of Swords. So that's, yeah, it's telling me that this person pushed you away. They did a lot of things to hurt you. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. They just don't make sense to me. They don't. It's like they're wired backwards or something. Like, you know, like what I said earlier, like if this person doesn't want to lose you, you would think, right, that they wouldn't put themselves in predicaments to lose you, but then that's exactly what they do. They put themselves in predicaments to lose you, even though they don't want to lose you. That doesn't make sense. It don't make no damn sense, right? It just doesn't. And this doesn't even make sense either, because it's like in their head, they feel like you should be the one to like try to fix and repair things here with them, but why would you? You know what I mean? Like, they gave you 99 reasons, damn it, to get up and walk away. So it's like, why would you? You know? It just doesn't make sense. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. You guys could have been married. Okay. Let's really dissect this here. So Hierophant in the reverse. We also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And then we also have, so as time goes by and you don't bother to call them or text them or fix and repair things here with them, it causes them to essentially, you know, feel like, you know, you just don't love them. You just don't care about them. And I feel like they're going as far as to like tell themselves that you never loved them and or cared about them, is what I'm gathering. But we do have the Page of Swords, we do have the Hangman, but it came out in the reverse. And then we also have the Six of Swords in the reverse. I feel like it's going to take a while before this reality starts to kind of hit them, before this clarity starts to hit them. I do want to look at the Hangman in the reverse because this person's they're gaining clarity is what it is. They're gaining clarity. Because okay, hold on. I don't feel like this person's seeing the situation clearly. I don't believe you got up one random ass morning and you looked over at this person. You're just like, you know what? I never want to see your face ever again. I don't feel like that's how this played out here, okay? They clearly did something to push you away. Clearly. They clearly did something. But see, in their head, they're just like, oh, me? No. No, listen. If Pisces loves me, if Pisces cares about me, they'll run back to me and they'll fix and repair things with me. But going back to what I said, it's like they don't see you running back to them. They don't see you trying to fix or repair things with them. Now it has them all in their feels. Like, well, I guess Pisces doesn't love me. You know what I mean? But it's like, but why would they? Like, why would they run back? It's like you gave them 99 reasons not to. Like, it just don't make sense, right? So they're gaining a whole new perspective on the situation. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Tell me more about the Hangman and the reverse. Okay. We have the Judgment card. We got the Chariot. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. And then we also have the Six of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. And then we also have the... Yeah. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little bit better. It's... God. How do I explain this? As far as like this light bulb moment or this newfound perspective on it all, right? When it comes down to you and their relationship with you, it's like they're looking at you as somebody who really did try. Who really did try to make the marriage work and or relationship work. Which is a sign, right, of you clearly showing them that you care enough about the marriage and a relationship to fight for it. It kind of looks like what you were doing, Pisces, was constantly fighting to keep the marriage and a relationship intact and afloat while they were over here giving you 99 reasons as to why you shouldn't, is what I'm basically gathering. And it's like, it's all starting to like make sense to them. Like, oh, that's why, it's because I gave them 99 reasons to not fight for this marriage anymore, this relationship anymore. Okay. I feel like it's going to take them a minute for this light bulb moment to essentially kick in, because it's like they're looking at you as somebody who never bothered to fight to keep this marriage and a relationship intact and afloat, but you did, and they're eventually coming to terms with that. It's like they're experiencing the only light bulb moment here. And it's like once they realize, that you did try to keep this marriage between the two of you, or relationship, between the two of you intact and afloat, they all of a sudden want to come rushing in, trying to fix or repair things here with you, especially with that Six of Swords coming out in the reverse. That's telling me this person's coming back. I don't even know what else to say about this person. I'm just going to keep it going because, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on going because... I guess. I don't know. I don't know, Pisces. I don't know. I don't know about this one over here. What's kind of throwing me off? What's kind of throwing me off is that it looks like it took them a minute to realize, like, oh wow, like Pisces really did love me. Pisces really did care about me. Like Pisces really did try, to make this marriage and a relationship work. It's like, where the hell were they in this marriage? And were they there or were they not there? Like, where the fuck were they? Like, that's what I don't know. This person's just very confusing to me. Maybe this relationship brought a boatload of confusion into your life. There's just no way that this marriage and a relationship didn't do that to you. Like, there's just no way. I refuse to believe that this marriage and a relationship didn't bring a boatload of confusion into your life, because you know. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, Pisces. What actions will this human, I'm not this human, Pisces, my bad. We have the Fool, we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the High Priestess. This one over here is going to essentially break their silence. However, I do see you being open and receptive towards having a conversation with them. Like, I don't think that you're going to be against speaking to this human. I think that you will definitely speak to this person, have a conversation with this person. I think that you already know what they want to talk to you about. So I don't feel like all of this is going to come as a surprise to you, Pisces. But what actions? Okay. We have the Page of Cups. We got the Two. I want to see what it is that this person's apologizing to you for. I would love to look into that. Tell me more about the Page of Cups, because this person, not only do I see them extending themselves to you and wanting to reconcile with you, but I see them apologizing to you for something. Let's see what they're apologizing to you for. Tell me more about the... They're apologizing to you for the role that they essentially played in this relationship. There's something about... Because once this light bulb moment takes place on their end, which I feel like it's going to take a minute before that happens. But once this light bulb moment takes place, right, in this person's life, because it will, that's kind of besides the point. Once it does, you know, you will eventually hear from this person. But there's something about this person walking around this marriage and a relationship like they didn't really care for the marriage or the relationship that they shared with you. Like they were coming off. Yeah, it's kind of what I mean. They were coming off as somebody who just didn't care. Didn't really bother to fight to keep this relationship between the two of you intact and afloat. And they're recognizing that they were wrong for that. They shouldn't have walked around this relationship like they didn't love you. They shouldn't have walked around this relationship like they didn't really care about you, like you didn't really matter to them. Okay. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands. Then we also have, personally don't like this right here, but we're going to talk about it. This part's not going to apply to everybody out there, so just be mindful of that. Hopefully it resonates with nobody out there. But the King of Wands in the reverse right next to the Five of Wands, I'm really not a huge fan of that whatsoever, because this could describe somebody who's physically abusive. See, the Five of Swords basically represents a verbal altercation between two people. But when it comes down to the Five of Wands, that represents a physical altercation between two people. I don't know if this person was ever physical with you before or what the case may be, but I am definitely getting that if they were, that is something that they are apologizing to you for. Okay. Well, it kind of looks like this person has a fucking laundry list of things that they want to apologize to you for. With the Seven of Swords coming out here and it came out in the reverse, there's a possibility that this person could, and I'm not entirely sure what this is referring to, so just keep that in mind. Apply this to your particular situation, okay? And, you know, however it fits, right? But with the Seven of Swords coming out here in the reverse, that's kind of, especially right next to the Tower, that's kind of telling me that this person could have promised you that they weren't going to do something in particular, but then they turned around and did it either which way. I am definitely getting that. And it's something that they knew would cause a Tower moment here between the two of you. A Tower being a fight, an argument, a disagreement, hell, possibly even a breakup. So that's kind of telling me that this person did a lot of things in this dynamic that they knew was gonna hurt you, but they did it anyways. You see how this kind of ties in to this over here? They did everything under the sun to push you away. I don't believe you woke up one random Tuesday ass morning. You're just like, you know what? I just don't want to see your face again. Like, no, it didn't play out that way. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Wands. That came on the reverse to the High Priestess in the reverse. And then we also have the Six of Cups in the reverse. And then we also have... Alrighty then. It's just the list, honey. It just keeps going and going and going. I am getting that this person lied to you about certain things, but with the High Priestess coming on the reverse, that's kind of telling me that whatever it is that this person lied to you about, it was eventually revealed to you that they were lying about certain things, that they lied about certain things. Like their story didn't check out, in other words, is basically what I'm gathering. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords, we do have the Magician, and then we also have the Two of Swords. Okay, move. With the Magician, sorry, I didn't mean to push you away. With the Magician, this could definitely represent manipulation, okay? I am definitely getting that this individual, it kind of I'm getting primary. They could have manipulated you. That's definitely a possibility, but I'm just getting an energy of them making you like question your own reality. Yeah, they did a whole lot of that as far as like making you question your own reality. Oh, the sky? No, the sky's not blue, it's green. What are you talking about? You know what? You need to get your eyes checked, Pisces. The freaking sky is not, it is not blue. It's freaking green. What are you talking about? Like, kind of probably went through a whole lot of that. I feel like the list just keeps going on, Pisces. At this point, we might just go through the whole freaking deck with the amount of things that this person wants to apologize to you for. But it's wild because I don't know. Something's just not right, Pisces. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't feel like something's, I don't know. Something's off about this person to me because they don't make no damn sense, Pisces. They don't make sense. They don't make sense to me. Like, they don't add up to me. They just don't add up to me. Like, what really, like, there's just so many things. It's like, there's just, I don't know what it is about this person, but it's like, it doesn't, they just, I don't know. It's like, this energy alone, like this whole, like, wanting you back, but they just don't understand why. As if you were over here giving them 99 reasons or some shit like that to push them away. And then this here, you remember when we clarified the Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles came out in the upright and the Six of Pentacles came out in the reverse? This whole like, well, if Pisces wants to fix and repair things with me, if they really do love me, they'll fix and repair things with me because I shouldn't be the one to fix and repair things with them. After they gave you 99 reasons. So like, okay, so no, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm not going, because I feel like if I do it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind trying to understand. I can't do it. I can't. I'm so sorry, Pisces. I can't do it. Tell me more about the Fool. Tell me more about the Fool. And then, you know what I mean? And then like the whole like, them having this light bulb moment and then realizing, oh, wow, Pisces really did love me now that I think about it. And it's just like, well, where the hell were they this whole marriage? Across the country? Like, where were they this whole entire relationship across the country? Like, I'm confused. Like, where were they this whole entire time? I don't know. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Emperor. We also have the King of Cups in the reverse. And then we also have, it's fascinating because the way that God, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Let's just regroup here. I don't know, Pisces, because it's like this person is perceiving you, which I don't know why they're perceiving you this way, but it's like they're perceiving you as somebody who doesn't really love them or doesn't really care about them. But I don't know, bro. It's like this person is like, to me, this feels like an energy of them making excuses. Like they're apologizing to you, but they're also kind of making excuses for their actions. Like, well, I just did this because you made me feel like this. And I just did this because you made me feel like that. And that's why I did that. You know, so, you know, then there's that. Pisces, I think, listen, I think that it's safe to say that you are far more, what's the word that I'm looking for here? You're far more mature than this person. Like, this is somebody who comes off to me as somebody who's like very, very immature. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do see you having a conversation with this person and, you know, things of that nature. And I do see you going as far as to considering whether or not you should give this another chance or not. But it's like, if you just stop, Pisces, and really think about this, like, do you really want to revisit this? Like, because it's already been revealed to you that, for starters, this is somebody who's very immature, especially for their age. I don't even care if this person's older than you. They don't act their age. So they've already shown you that they're very, very immature. They've already shown you how childish they are. They've already shown you that they're this type of person that makes 99 excuses, you know, as to why they do the amount of things that they do, because I am definitely getting that. They do tend to do that a whole lot. It's like, and then on top of that, you know, it's like they have the nerve and the audacity to look at you as somebody who doesn't even love them and care about them. Meanwhile, they were the one giving you 99 reasons to get up and walk away, not the other way around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's the ultimate outcome between these two? All right. So we do have the Temperance card. We do have the Devil. And then we also have the Hierophant. And then we also have the Eight of Wands out here. All right. Pisces. In regards to the ultimate outcome here between you and this person, with the Temperance card to the Devil coming out here, here's the thing. Because, and it kind of ties into like what I already kind of said, it's like the moment that you got a taste of what life is like without this person in it, you know, it calls you to realize how much better your life is without them in it versus with them in it, because you know what it's like to be with them, and now you know what it's like to be without them. And because you were able to experience life without this person in it, and it just so happens to be 10 times better than your marriage with them or your relationship with them, it kind of has you feeling like it's just in your personal best interest to continue to remain on the path that you're currently on. So then there's that, okay? So then there's that. How's this person going to feel about all of this? Okay, so we do have, this to me kind of feels like a guilt-tripping energy, if I could talk today. This feels like a guilt-tripping energy coming from this person. You know, this person's going to try to guilt-trip you in hopes that it'll influence you to change your mind. Like, this person might say something along the lines of, well, how could you throw away this marriage? How could you throw away this, you know, relationship? I thought you loved me. I thought you cared about me. Like, how could you do this? Like, there's a whole lot of that going on. But even if this person attempts to guilt trip you, which I believe this person definitely will, it kind of looks like it's just not going to work. It just kind of looks like it's not going to work. Unfortunately for them, of course, but yeah, it just kind of looks like this relationship, it brought a lot of bad into your life, but I'm getting that there's no way that this relationship didn't drive you borderline insane. There's just no way that it didn't. Because this person doesn't, I don't know, they just don't make sense to me. Like, don't you think, right, that if you fuck up, right, you should be the one to like try to like fix things with someone and repair things with someone? They're the opposite. They're the opposite. You know, there's that type of person that'll slap somebody across the face and expect that person that they just slapped across their face to go and apologize to them. It just don't make no damn sense. Like, it just doesn't make no sense. There's no way. There's no way that you weren't losing your mind with this person. There's just no way. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. And like I said, now that, you know, you find yourself in such a better place mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, revisiting the very thing that compromised all of that for you is just not something that you think you should do. And that's exactly why I don't see you going back. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys